Hey, what's up, everybody? Hello, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to our channel. If you can see me, hit the like button. Welcome back to another live stream. This is your boy Cike. I'm back again with another video. Today, let's talk about violence against husbands in Nigeria. As we can see that the wives are no longer joking. They are rising against their husbands, not just their husbands, but husbands that are going astray. So let's talk about it. If you can see me, hit the like button. If you can see me, hit the like button. Please hit the like button. If you can see me. Hello, who's online? Give me a thumbs up. If you can see me, give me a thumbs up. Say hello to me. Anyway, let's crack on. So today, in today's live stream, let's talk about the spate of killings that the Nigerian wives have resumed this year. I would say this started since the sentencing of Miriam Sanda that killed her husband, or that was accused of killing her husband in Abuja as a result of infidelity. So now, so many of our women, particularly, we have about 3 or 4 cases now, those that have killed their husbands and those that attempted killing their husbands because of accusations of infidelity and cases of infidelity. Okay. In the past, it's on record that African men, we try to do whatever we wish. Anything that we feel like doing, we always do it because we believe that our women cannot do anything to us, and we have the sole right and responsibility and the ability to do anything that we desire without consulting our wives, without giving them their due respect, without considering their emotions and their feelings, without considering what they are going through. So we tend to do all those things that are contrary to the norms of marriage, and those things that usually bring misunderstanding and separation, disintegration of our union with our various spouses. So I think the time is up now for that, because the rate at which women have risen against men, against husbands, against cheating husbands, these days they cannot condone that kind of treatment that we have always meted out on them. That kind of lifestyle that we lived, that gave them sleepless nights, that made them not to feel like people that are living. We cannot continue living that kind of lifestyle anymore, because now they are ready for men. Let's start from the man that the wife poured hot oil on in Owerri, Imo State. If you go through that story, if you go through what the wife said, you will understand that actually that man didn't do something he's supposed to have done. Because there is no way you will buy a handset, a mobile phone, a dream phone of your side chick. You bought it for her. You came back home. Maybe the wife doesn't even have a quality handset. Who knows if that man must have bought an iPhone 11 or an iPhone 11 Pro for his girlfriend, and came back to the house to relax, only for the side chick to send a text message thanking him for the kind gesture in the presence of the wife. That is an insult. It's a humiliation to the wife. And maybe this woman must have enduring stuffs like this in the past, and she's tired of it. And that's what prompted her to react in this drastic manner that she reacted. And if you have that kind of a wife that finds it difficult to alter a word, find it difficult to quarrel you when you are going wrong, now be prepared, because that kind of a woman might do the unthinkable. So she allowed her husband to come back home, enjoy his meal, have his bath, and relaxed on the bed. Maybe she did some things to him too. Maybe she gave her that thing that he always wanted. After pumping him so well, the man slept and the woman struck. So back in the days, African men will always show our women that we are superior than they are. We always show them that we are the macho people. We always show them that we can do anything that comes from our mind, and they have no say over us. They can't control our lives. Please, if you can see me, give this video a thumb up, and I'm expecting your contributions. So back in the days, our fathers had control of our families. They return home anytime they feel like. They go out whenever they feel like. They don't take instructions from their wives, and they don't take orders from them. They don't consult them before they go through anything that they want to do in their lives. So today, in today's world, there is social media. The women are wising up. They have opened their eyes. They have seen the light. Today's marriage is no longer that the marriage of my grandfather. Today's marriage is no longer that marriage that a woman must kneel down in the morning to say good morning to her husband. So if excuse me, if today's husbands will see the angle, this kind of trend, this trend that is now invoked in marriages, if they can see it, if they can depict what awaits them in future, if they continue with if they continue on that track that they have been, if they can see what awaits them at the end of the tunnel, it's time for them to take a U-turn. It's time for them to make a strong U-turn so that their lives will be spared and saved. Because if a woman can stab a man that she has been living with 3 or 4 times in the neck, wanting to make sure that he is dead, there is nothing that woman cannot do, and we cannot quantify the kind of humiliation and the kind of insult she must have received from her husband. So for a woman to make up her mind to end the life of her husband, the man must have dealt with her. The man must have done those things that are unspeakable. So I'm not trying to defend the actions of these women. I'm not trying to condemn the actions of our men. But what I'm saying is this: marriage is not about you being the man. Marriage is not about this is my wife and she is the woman. She must be under me. I can do anything that I want to do. That is not marriage. Marriage is about equality. Marriage is about 2 people coming together to become one. Marriage is about respect. If you want your wife to respect you, you also must respect your wife. If you don't want your wife to be going outside and flirting or having intercourse with men, you also must sit at home and attend to your wife alone. Not be that kind thing where we say you go chop your ogbono, you won't chop egusi. you go chop edikaiko, you still wan chop banga soup. No be that life wey dey today. The people that live that kind of life are, or were our fathers and our grandfathers. They were the people that lived that kind of life. In today's world, you must respect your wife as you respect yourself. The kind of respect that you desire that should come from your wife is the same respect that she expects from you. So if you don't respect your wife, if you don't do those things that will make her happy, I don't think that you are in a position to expect happiness also from her. So gone are the days when we puff our shoulders and ask our wives, what can you do? We are seeing it with our two eyes now, what our women are capable of doing. They are capable of causing mayhem to the lives of their husbands. Our wives have risen against us. They are now rebelling against their husbands. They are now a kind of a thorn in the fleshes of the husbands that are cheating against their wives. So the first thing I want to point out here is this, because cheating on your wife doesn't actually mean that you don't love your wife. Maybe there are attributes that you expect from your wife that you don't see in her, and you see it on people outside. You see it in girls or ladies that you come across in your workplaces, in your classrooms, or along the street. So my advice to you is this: if you're that kind of a man, if you like your women plumpy, please feed your wife. Excuse me. If you want her plumpy, feed her, give her those things that will nourish her skin so that she will become plump and shiny. If you're a man that enjoys slim women, don't go about marrying a plump woman. If you're a man that likes bling bling, Brazilian hair, all sort of accessories, chains, bangles, gold, any kind of accessories that beautifies women, if you're that man that is enticed by such things, please take care of your wife. Take her shopping. Go to the mall, go to the shopping centers, go to where they sell all those bling bling and purchase those things for your wife so that she will become that kind of wife, that kind of woman that you desire. That's my advice to you men. Because if you have a wife at home and you don't take care of her and you're spending your money on side chicks, on the ladies that you meet along the road, on women that cannot contribute something positive to your life or your family, on ladies that will cause problems that you don't know how you can be able to bring yourself out of, that means your death and your grave is near. For instance, look at this man that had a near-death experience, that he was sleeping. The only thing the wife did is just to pick up a kitchen knife and stabbed him 3 times in the neck to kill him. That man never expected that his wife would react like that. Maybe she has been telling him, please, stop doing this to me. Stop doing this to me. Stop doing this to me. And the man refused. The man saw it as, who is she? What can she do? And now she has shown him the kind of things she can do. So we must stop humiliating our partners. If you're married, if you are not married, we must stop humiliating those in our lives. The people that we say and confess to every day that we love them, we must stop humiliating them. Those things that affect their feelings, those things that can make a woman to fall into depression. Cheating on your wife must be stopped. If you're the kind of guy that comes back home and you're hiding your mobile phone, you have different kinds of security on your phone, your wife cannot access your phone. My brother, it better make you change your mind today, because these people know the joke again. Our women know they play. Now their eyes don't tear reach back. They tell you, say, if you do like this, you go see when. They say, if you know they hear, they go make you hear this time. So what I'm saying is that if you are that kind of guy, please go in your chamber tonight and think about this drastically. Take a decision, please. Because of your life, I'm just telling you, you must take a decision today, because it has started. And you know that anything that we start in our country, we take it to the extreme. For instance, we never knew how to throw bombs before. Boko boys came. Now throwing bomb in the country is like a normal thing. Kidnapping. They started kidnapping. We knew when I was small, I only heard that they kidnap people on the road for money rituals. But today, they are kidnapping people for ransom. And the areas that kidnapping was not even a thing, today, those people are kidnapping more than the people that started it, more than those that started kidnapping. Those areas, go to the north, go to the south, there is nowhere that any human is safe again. So now that our women have started this killing of husbands, it's spreading like wildfire. It has started small in Imo State, Abia State, Rivers State. Before you know it, it will spread to every state and every locality in Nigeria. So I'm advising our brothers, our husbands, our fathers, myself included, I'm advising us for us to go in, think. If your wife is not the way you want her to be, if she's not looking posh, if she's not looking polished, please make sure you polish your wife. Take care of your wife and your family. Take care of your children. Spend time with her, because women enjoy quality time. Women enjoy quality time. It's not about bang, 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 bang on the bed. No. They enjoy time. They want you to stay around, cuddle them, gist with them, ask her how her day was. That's what she wants. It's not about sleeping with her only. No. She wants your time. Have time for her. So another thing is this, on the side of the women too, because it's not only the men that are at fault here. I want to touch the side of the women, because I saw something yesterday. Somebody was saying that you have a husband that if he passes, he always rub your backside, and you want to go and bring a maid, a house help. You go and bring a lady of about 18 years, 19 years, 20 years with big waist and full chest. That what do you expect? Madam, you know that Egu Nigeriana Haɓore, you cannot put together a yam, a tuber of yam, and the goat. They are not friends. You know, they work well with them. They don't work hand in glove. So you can't go and bring a temptation and keep in the house for your husband. Your husband is human. He has blood and he has flesh on him. He is human. So you don't go and tempt him. You don't deliberately tempt your husband and expect him to be Jesus Christ. It's not possible. So if you know the kind of things that your husband likes in a woman, don't bring them close to your home. Don't use your hand to go and bring fire and expect that fire not to consume your marriage. If you want sales girls, bring those that your husband cannot look at. No matter, I know that there are men that do things that we don't expect from them. Just like that one that died in the hands of that little hustler. They said he died last year, but we just saw it last month. Somebody who can swim in the high seas, big rivers, ocean, beaches and lakes. At the end of the day, the man drowned in a pond. So there are people like that. When you expect that your husband cannot look at this 10 years old girl, at the end of the day, that 10 years old girl will become a big temptation for your husband. So you need to think and know the kind of woman, the kind of things, attributes, qualities that your husband desire in a woman before you bring in a house help, before you bring in a sales girl, before you bring in someone who will be taking care of your kids, somebody who will be taking them to school and bringing them back, or somebody who will stay at home with them permanently. So you need to know the qualities that your husband likes in women before you allow that your cousin, that your sister, that your distance cousin, to come into your house and take care of your kids. So That's what I want to say on that. So if you are the woman who also indulge in that kind of things that bring destabilization into your homes and your marriages, I will urge you to stop it, because it's not only men that cheat. Women also cheat these days. Women are having children in their husband's house for other men. Women are running after material things. Women are advising their fellow women, those that go after married men, to make sure that they come out with something that they should cash out. If you have not heard it before, listen to Messi Agbe or Messi Agbe. There's a video that she posted 2 days ago that young ladies that go after married men must cash out. That's an advice, but it's a bad advice. It's a bad influence on our youth. So if you're a woman, if you're a wife that goes outside because of material things to service other women, to service other men because of money, don't use your hand to destroy your marriage. Don't use your hand to destroy your husband. Don't use your hand to kill your husband, because sleeping with other men and bringing the proceeds back to the house for your husband to eat is killing your husband. Please, before I forget, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification. Share our videos with your friends and family so that this channel will grow. I thank you all. I appreciate you for those that have subscribed. If you are watching our videos and you have not subscribed, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. It's just for free. Just hit it. It will help us, and we can be able to be making videos for you to watch. So, sleeping with different women and still shouting your wives down is a crime. If you're that man who enjoys everything that is in skirt, and if your wife complains, you will shout at her. Don't forget that this kind of treatment that women have now started, throwing against men awaits you. This treatment that women have risen today to carry out against their husbands may be your case someday. If you are that man who refused to repent from your evil ways, from your cheating ways, from beating your wife up, any kind of abuse against your wife, know that someday, if you don't turn away from it, this thing that they have started now may be your case. There are men that enjoy sleeping with their stepdaughters. Those men that enjoy sleeping with their biological daughters, and later they will say sorry. Turn away from it, because the day your wife will find out, the day your wife will rise against you, you will live to regret your life. So, in a nutshell, before I go, I want to say that killing of husbands is not the solution to this problem. If you know what your husband likes, you can study your husband. You can study him, know the kind of women that he looks at if the two of you go outside. When you're driving on the street with him, when you're driving along the road, monitor the kind of women that he looks at. If you were slim when he got married to you and now you're big, cut down on your weight. Watch your weight. Go back to that shape and that weight that he likes, so that he will stop looking at women outside. If he married you because you were fair and you were using cream to lighten up your skin, and today you're dark, please, you may go back to that same color, because he likes fair women. If you are dark and you're not trying to change your color, and your husband enjoys dark women, please stop it, so that he will stop looking outside. Monitor the things that your husband desires in a woman. If he likes long hair, keep your hair long. If he likes your hair short, keep your hair short. If your husband wants you to always indulge in manual labor, cleaning every grass that is on your body, make sure you do it. Because these are the little things. Sometimes we find it difficult to voice them out to our partners, to our spouses. We find them difficult to say. So monitor, watch that thing, observe him very well. Find out the things that he likes in women. And you keep yourself like that. Make yourself like that. Make yourself available at all times. There are also women that if their husband try to tap them at night, they will be like, I'm tired. I had a long day and tomorrow I'm going out early. That don't go down well with men. It doesn't go down with us at all. So make sure you are there for him. Make sure that you give him attention. Make sure that you attend to your husband very well. And Oga, make sure that you attend to Madam also. I'm telling you now, for free. Make sure you attend to Madam, because if you don't attend to her, Okon will attend to your Madam. That's one thing you don't understand. If you don't attend to Madam, Okon will attend to Madam. So I'm urging every Nigerian husband, every African husband to repent. Turn a new leaf. If you are the type that is cheating on your wives, if you are the one that is cheating on your wife, please turn a new leaf. If you are the one that oppresses your wife, that puts her in depression, that tells her that she cannot do anything, that who is she to tell you what to do? That who is she? After all, it's your money. You are capable of marrying 10 wives. Oga, my brother, I'm telling you now to have a rethink before it's too late. Have a rethink before it's too late. Our wives, please, I'm pleading with you to stop killing us. The people that you're stabbing and killing, they are fathers, they are sons. They are children to different people out there. They are children to different women and men in their olden days. Aging people, they are sons of aging people. Please stop killing them. Stop making their children fatherless. Killing your husbands will not solve the issue of infidelity. Rather, dialogue, understanding, showing concern, putting together those things, or putting in place the things that are lacking in your life as a wife. Arranging yourself, making yourself more beautiful and attractive to your husband will stop your husband from looking outside. So that's all I want to say. If you have anything to contribute, please come to the comment section and air your own opinion there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you have not. And don't forget to click on the bell notification so that you'll be notified whenever we release a new video. So I will see you guys by this time next Sunday. Peace and love.